That's the situation then. England 72 for 4 in their second innings at the conclusion of a day where New Zealand had a tremendous chance for victory in this first test match at Trent Bridge. Foiled in the end by Tony Greig. Fine bowling, good fielding, and finishing the day with 33 not out.
Dennis Amiss to receive the first ball of this third morning's play. It's interesting talking about that wind as it's changed completely, which means that Collins for the first time now is going to operate from the pavilion end. And as you've already heard, it's a fairly strong breeze now blowing right across this ground here at Trent Bridge. And it's been used, in fact, by Collins to try and move the ball into the right-handed batsman. It's a half volley there, tucked away by Tony Greig. That's going to bring him his 50, and it's going to bring up the 100 for England. Coming back for the third run. A good hand, and a deserved hand for Tony Greig. He's moved on to 51 now. That makes him joint top scorer in this match. And it's been an innings full of very good shots. This 50 came in only 89 minutes, which is a fair spanking rate in terms of runs being scored in this test match. Oh, and a nasty one. Amiss getting 2 out of it, but it really could have gone anywhere. Gave him no chance at all. It was a good length ball, and it flew off a good length. Bev CONGDON slipped in the gully. It's pushed away to third man. Once again, Greig coming back for the second. Great long strides round the wicket, making that partnership into 3 figures. Well, it's been a very good partnership, this, for England, as that 100th stand came in only 106 minutes, and Tony Greig has been responsible for 66. Last wicket going down there at 24. Now they're total on 125.
Greig just relaxing his concentration there a little bit. On the board for England. It's a partnership now worth 126. Good running from Amiss. Nice throw from Taylor. And Taylor just a little bit slow to gather the ball in there. Instead of picking up and throwing on the run, he steadied himself. Just gave Amiss that chance to make the extra yard. Now, Wadsworth has been having quite a bit of trouble with Bevan CONGDON, who's moving the ball around a bit in the air and off the seam. And he's now gone back some 10 paces to stand back alongside the slip. He has been standing up over the stumps for CONGDON. To Dennis Amiss. A very valuable hand it is too. It's taken him 207 minutes. He's hit 1 boundary. The younger of the Hadley brothers, Richard, and he'll bowl from the Redcliffe Road end. Batsman is Tony Greig. Collins won't get that. That's a good shot. Greig goes to 95. His previous Test best innings in England was 62 against Australia at Old Trafford last year. And now he's within 5 of his first Test century in England. Good running. Greig retains the strike. And it's the 150 partnership between Greig and Amiss. And it's Bruce Taylor to bowl. It's a great shot. It's his 100. Beautifully timed, and just going to run into the rope down here to give Tony Greig his first century in England. Fine stroke of Bruce Taylor. And what a good innings this has been.
Amiss now on 63, been out there for 4 hours. And very little has got past his bat. He just had a couple of awkward deliveries to deal with. Each occasion the ball flying off the handle, but nowhere near any fieldsman. And it's Greig pushing forward practically the whole time. It's been a feature of his play that at every possible opportunity he's attempted to get onto the front foot, and it's paid wonderful dividends for him. Really one of the best innings we've seen in the Test match scene for a good number of years. Coming in 24 for 4. And still there, now on 107. Perfectly timed shot there by Greig. Beautifully picked off his toes, out to square leg for 4 more. And it's Tony Greig continuing in the same vein that we saw this morning. His 11th boundary. Collins once more. Beautifully placed shot, this time off the back foot, pitching it short, allowing himself time, going through for 4 more. 200 coming up. And Tony Greig in really superb form. The 200 going up on this new electronic scoreboard here, which shows all the bowlers' figures. Might get him 4 for that. One of the few unintentional shots we've seen from Greig. Well pitched up, looking to belt it through the covers. Not quite timing it, or in fact getting his foot to the pitch of it. And we'll see again this ball striking the inside edge. Squirting it past the off stump. And coming down into the vacant spaces here at long leg in front of the pavilion. So a rare blemish from Tony Greig, but brings him 4 runs, takes him on to 1-2-1. And he's done it again. Well, he's going to convince people shortly this is an intentional shot. He did it off the front foot, and now he did it off a shorter ball off the back foot. Beautiful shot by Amiss. One of the best shots we've seen from him all day. Handsome, perfect straight drive. It's getting a big hand, not only for the beauty of the shot itself, but the fact that the 200 partnership has come up now between these two players. Coming together, when the fourth wicket went down at 24, this 200 stand has taken only 191 minutes. And that could be Cleese giving him out. Yes, so Tony Greig out on 139, trying to work one away on the leg side, playing across it. Must have pitched round about middle and leg. A tremendous effort then here from Tony Greig. Really a superb exhibition of free stroke play. Taking the total from 24 to 4 to 234 for 5. Partnership of 210. And a crowd which have seen a lot of good batting on this ground over the years, giving a tremendous acclaim to Tony Greig, out for 139. Pollard again. This is his fifth over. Illingworth not yet really settled in out there. A little bit of turn, he's caught him. Good catch there at short leg, that ball turning, stopping and lifting a little bit. So Illingworth out for 3 with a total on 241, caught it short leg off a spinner there from Pollard, which actually gripped and turned. There's no question that this wicket has eased considerably during the third day's play here today. It's just now the occasional ball which is behaving in an extraordinary fashion. We've seen just about half a dozen do that in the first 2 hours this morning. Amiss on the receiving end of 3, which literally stood off a length. And that's in the gully, a chance. So a let off there. It's the New Zealand captain himself. 84 overs gone. Down the wicket, has he caught it? Yes, he's caught him at mid-on. Took it fairly casually in the end. Brian Hastings there at mid-on, taking it very casually with his right hand. Probably a little late picking it up. Another wicket for Pollard. Not using his feet, going down the wicket, trying to clear mid-on. Nobody behind him. And that's clipped away beautifully square. Turner covering a lot of ground quickly on there. And to limit them, I fancy, to 2 runs, take him on to 99. And a word here with bowler and umpire about the ball. Is he going to take the new ball, or is it a little bit damp? There's been a few spots of rain here. It looks as though it's the towel out. He's just drying that ball off a little bit. No heavy rain, but there are a few spots of rain, just dampening the outfield down slightly. Amiss 99, Taylor the bowler. Very nearly got a touch. Great temptation to chop it away there in that vacant gap between slit and gully. And a ball which he might well have got away with. Short, looking for the cut. The shot was certainly on, but not quite getting on top of it. So after battling away for 5 hours and 20 minutes, could have been an unfortunate end on 99. And that's it, through covers, through extra cover, no doubt at all about that. Really been an excellent performance of Dennis Amiss there, jogging away through for the third run, taking him on to 102. It's taken a long time, but it's been an innings of great value to England. 315 minutes, included only 7 boundaries.
And what a lovely shot. Now that really must be just about the shot of the match. A blasting straight drive. By the time Bruce Taylor was halfway through the stride after delivery stride, that ball had whistled past him. Oh, that really is Amiss at his very best. 2 glorious strokes. Now, neither ball was a bad one. It was, on each occasion, a ball of full length, and each time just moving in a little bit to the batsman. Absolutely magnificent strokes. 115 now to Dennis Amiss. And again, what a lovely piece of batting. All 3 strokes drives to 3 different segments of the field. First of all, just on the offside of the stumps, then a magnificent drive through extra cover, and then the on drive. Inclined to run out of superlatives for an over like this, produced by Dennis Amiss, and so far, and Taylor, in fact, has just taken the white handkerchief out of his pocket and has waved it to Dennis Amiss. A nice gesture from a good, enthusiastic cricketer. 16 off the over. Beautiful piece of batting by Dennis Amiss. Take him from 107 to 123. That's well bowled by Richard Hadley. It's his first wicket in the test so far. No wickets in the first innings, but here today he's just bowled John Snow to have his first success. It's up to Arnold now to become the 3rd man in the innings to reach double figures. Greig having made 139, Amiss 138. Must be 4 runs. Very loose delivery from Richard Hadley. Full toss. Outside leg stump, and Geoff Arnold has become the 3rd batsman of the England innings to reach double figures. England declared their 2nd innings at 325 for 8, leaving New Zealand 479 for victory in this first test match. We join their 2nd innings with a total at 15, and it's John Snow.
Arnold once more. Turner pushing it away to loose at mid-on. There's a bit more gardening by the opening batsman. Oh, and that's it. Through again. Fine catch. That ball lifted and moved away, and Turner out again. And that's another nail in this New Zealand coffin.
It's 4 runs. First boundary of the innings. And really the first militant stroke of any kind. Geoffrey Arnold bowling to Hastings. That's off the mark. A well-struck boundary. And one of the few bad deliveries Geoff Arnold has bowled, short outside the off stump. And Hastings taking full advantage of it.
Situation here is that New Zealand facing the daunting task of making 479 to win this test match after a declaration by England of 325 for 8. There it is at 26 for 2. And the formidable Glenn Turner is one of those out. Both the openers are gone, Parker and Turner. England really putting on the pressure. John Snow, and a very hard chance to Keith Fletcher, high to his right hand. Batsman was Bev Congdon, the New Zealand captain. John Snow bowling very fast. Bev Congdon has made 8. Hastings has made 4. Three slips, a gully, and 3 short legs. And he's got that away. There's no long leg. 4 runs. So both the openers, as I say, already dismissed. Parker was snapped up by Illingworth round the corner off John Snow, a short riser. Illingworth grabbing a sharp catch with his right hand. And Turner got a very, very good ball from Arnold and was well caught by Roop at second slip for 9. Second wicket went down at 16. So there are the details. Snow again to Congdon. 4 more runs. Well, Illingworth can afford to have everybody round the wicket. He doesn't worry about the boundaries.
A close of play score then. New Zealand in their second innings requiring 479 to win, 56 for 2.